What's going on, guys? I'm Raymond and today I'm going to be giving you the 6 best GoPro accessories for scuba diving and snorkeling. Now before this video gets underway, on my channel I travel all around the world doing adventures like diving, snorkeling, hiking, and much more, capturing it all with my GoPro cameras. So if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on new videos. One of the most common questions I get asked is where should I mount my GoPro while diving or snorkeling, and what accessories should I use? Well, today I'm going to be giving you guys the 6 best accessories for your GoPro while diving and snorkeling. The underwater light tray is the accessory that I use the most, and I find it to be the best one out there. While using a light tray underwater, you're able to capture a really smooth shot. With handles for both hands, this light tray gives you full control over your shot. Hence the name, you're also able to attach lights to it, which is really good when night diving, deep diving, or swimming through underwater caverns or caves. The underwater light tray is also a little weighted, which is good for filming underwater. With it being a little more heavy, it helps prevent you from getting shaky footage, which is another bonus. The underwater light tray is a great way to capture underwater footage as it's not too big in size and gives you full control over your shot. This accessory is probably the most common one used for GoPros underwater because of how easy it is to use and how popular it is. While using this accessory, you're able to get your GoPro really close to some of the things that you're filming. This is a great accessory to have for snorkeling especially because you're able to get your camera close to some of the action without necessarily having to dive down. Another great use with this accessory is that you're able to get great shots of yourself while underwater. One thing that almost everybody does when filming underwater is film themselves, and the GoPro Selfie Stick allows you to get great shots of yourself while underwater. The head or mask mount is another really common mounting place for GoPros while underwater because you don't have to do anything besides hitting record on your camera. This mount is better for scuba diving though, because when using it while snorkeling it often doesn't get very good shots. Since you're floating at the top of the surface while snorkeling and half of your head is out of the water, oftentimes your shots get ruined by water splashing against your camera. But for diving, it's actually a great mount to use. It gives your viewers a first-hand perspective of being underwater, and you don't have to worry about messing with your camera while you're down there. The head mount can be used in 2 different ways. You can either use a head strap, which is the most difficult one to do, or you can attach a mount to your mask. The better of the 2 is the mount attached to your mask. This is the easier one to use, and you don't have to wear a head strap for this one. You can buy a mask with a mount built onto it, or you can buy an attachable mount for your mask. If you're a scuba diver, the GoPro protective housing is something that you have to have if you want to film underwater. GoPros by themselves are waterproof down to 33 feet or 10 meters, and since most dive trips take you down much further than that, the protective housing is something that you need to use. This housing makes your GoPro waterproof down to 196 feet or 60 meters, and it will keep your camera safe at all times. It is also a good accessory to have for snorkelers too. Whenever I go snorkeling, I always use my protective housing just to be safe with my GoPro. And if you plan on going snorkeling, the GoPro protective housing will be a good accessory to have. Another really common question I get is if you should use dive filters or not, and the answer really depends on where you're going to be going underwater. But for the most part, the answer is yes, you should use dive filters. These filters are more fit for diving, but are also useful while snorkeling. Dive filters make your footage much more vibrant and colorful than without them. There are a few different types of dive filters for different kinds of water, but the most common one is the red dive filter for ocean diving. As you can see from this comparison, the red dye filter turns really blue footage into much more colorful and vibrant footage. It takes out most of the dark blue and brings out other colors like red, orange, yellow, and green. Dye filters can turn good underwater footage into even better underwater footage, which is why it is a must-have accessory for snorkeling and diving. The Floaty is a GoPro accessory that's been around for many years now, and along with the Hero 8's released back in October 2019, GoPro also released a new Floaty. This accessory is meant to fit around your GoPro to keep it from sinking in the case that it's dropped or lost. This is a great accessory to have for snorkeling especially, because in the case that you were to lose grip of your GoPro, it would float straight to the surface where you can easily grab it. The Floaty also doesn't get in the way of operating your GoPro. It fits perfectly around your camera and doesn't interfere with any of the buttons around the camera. Alright guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video, but before you guys go, don't forget to smash that like button, comment down below what you think, and most importantly subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on new videos. I'm Raymond, and I'll see you on the next video.